After good work from Burnett, and then lost it, but Edwards couldn't scramble it past him. The wind sweeps across the McAlpine Stadium. And a touch of sleet in the air as well. Now Payton is sent scurrying on his way against Roger. Put out by the Grimsby centre-back. In fact, it didn't even go out, and Edwards has picked it up again, and he's carried on. That's a good little effort from Edwards. Payton goes for the hat-trick, and it's palmed out by Piercy. Well, there's some brisk play at the moment from Huddersfield Town, and Rob Edwards there seizing upon that ball, and it looked as though Graham Rodger had cleared it, and in the end Piercy had to be very alert to palm the ball outside for the corner. Gallimore's made progress down the left, and received there from Black. Oh, and a free kick needlessly conceded here. I think the protest from Gray is that Mendonca had already slipped when he took him out. But it would be ironic if Grimsby scored from this, because it's not a position from which they would have expected a free kick. So this was of Huddersfield's own making, really. Mendonca's lining himself up. Kingsley Black's there too. In quite beastly weather. It really is awful. And it's going to be Mendonca. Oh, and it thrashed against the crossbar. What a good try from Clive Mendonca, Grimsby's top scorer. He thumped it with all the power he's got with that right boot of his, and it flicked off the top of the Huddersfield bar. And that's what it's like in Huddersfield on a Saturday afternoon in November. And Huddersfield have piled the bodies in there, looking for a third here. And the glancing header from Gray means that they're still in the possession, as Dalton floats another one across, and the goalkeeper really struggling, and Cowan hits the crossbar. Well, mayhem inside that Grimsby area. They just can't get the ball away, and in fact it's come back to Edwards now. Bullock, a little tap into the area, cleared by Roger, only as far as Dalton. Well, it's really lifting the crowd's spirits in this awful weather. But Huddersfield are applying the pressure now. And very unlucky there, Tom Cowan. The ball bobbling around all over the place. It was the fullback who scored twice already this season who got in the meaningful shot, which came back off the Grimsby bar. So Dalton and Edwards now, and Payton tries to turn away from Black. Jenkins slips past Black really well, and there's the cross, and it's kept out on the line. Lawson got it well at the back post, headed it down, and Piercy with his boot kept it out on the line, otherwise it was 3-0 and probably curtains for Grimsby. Kingsley Black into the path of Tommy Widdrington. Now for Gallimore. Decent ball in here, chance for Mendonca for Grimsby, but I think he was given offside, he was. So certainly the best moment for Grimsby, but it's not one to savour in the end. Mendonca holds it well. Now slips the ball for Jobling. They're 4 in the middle, Grimsby. This is their chance, and Childs coming in, and surely this time Francis somehow manages to keep the ball away from Mendonca, and then it goes out for a goal kick. Mr. Rennie surrounded by Grimsby players who can't believe that they haven't scored there. Gary Childs it was who launched himself into a header. It wasn't a fierce enough one to beat Francis, but Mendonca looked as though he was going to score until the Huddersfield goalkeeper balked him. And the shot will be from Widdrington, and it struck Kevin Gray. And then Mendonca knocked it out wide. Widdrington rather it was, and now it's Kingsley Black, and this will be a corner for Grimsby. And supporters behind the goal, hoping to have a goal to cheer. They've rarely looked like scoring this afternoon. But here they are now with an opening, and Mendonca, and it's gone wide. The corner was a good one, and Clive Mendonca's header looked pretty good too, but it flashed all the way through as Richard Smith lunged and tried to get another touch.
we just stopped passing it a little bit second half. And credit to them, I mean, they play some neat football, Grimsby. And they had a couple of chances late on. Steve Francis made a couple of good saves, but that's what goalkeepers are there for, and that's why I've given him a new contract.
Is it very difficult because you obviously they signed Marcus Stewart to play alongside you, and he's been out of the side so long, hasn't he, really?
Yeah, we're bound to miss Marcus. I mean, he got 9 goals in his first, I think it was 13 games, struggling with injuries, and also Andy Morrison. So I think when we get them two back, we could be pushing up the table again.
Well, the McAlpine Stadium really is proof of the changing face of football. Here, of course, they stage pop concerts.